I really want to see them lean more in towards side lanes as well. Like, I know a Twist of Fate wouldn't quite work out here, but something along those lines. But actually going to be the Sylas, so does kind of opt into that, hey, we can play 4 sides if we want to with the Sylas, try and look for it. He actually dodged the vision there as well. He flag and dragged over. He's going to wait until his flag and drag is back up, and they're going to look for the dive here.
This is exactly what Ender was talking about on the analyst desk. Stats be damned. The impact what you want. Comp and Trymbi go forward. First blood secured by Hilly. Immediately countered by Trymbi. As it is supportal combat on the way. Malrang gets himself the assist, but it's Mad that get the bonus bolt.
Yeah, I mean, it's assists on both sides, right? Both AD carries not quite able to get the kill, and at least the wave crashed, but here comes mid.
Elyoya looking for the stun, flashes forward for it, and that means Larssen's in trouble. The slide, the glide, no Emperor's Divide underneath the tower though. Nisqy taking a shot, and he manages to escape. So close, 60 HP, and Nisqy gets out.
Where's Koi though? Mash on this Ksante is so hard to lock you down. You got so much mobility when it comes towards your E, especially the all-out form. The all-out being knocked back as well makes things easy, but Nisqy...
That's the Emperor's Divide on both sides. Malrang is thrown in the face of Nisqy. As Elyoya steps forward, now all of a sudden the fight's in the bottom lane. Comp is just obliterated by the poke and the range of Carzzy and Hylissang. Trymbi forced to use that heal on himself, steps backwards, and he escapes with his life, but that's another kill to Mad Lion's bottom lane.
And a kill pre-6 as well. You just get to repeat this.
Possible looking towards the group stage.
This does feel like a different version. Oh,
there's the Ashe arrow, talked about it immediately. Chain CC and easy peasy. Mad Lions kill Larssen.
I mean, he had flash, he had the shuffle, he had everything he could, but just couldn't move. The way that Koi can actually find these big team fights.
I mean, Mad Lions, they got themselves the first blood, they've got themselves the first dragon. Chasy is literally dodging, dipping, ducking, and diving all of the skill shots and the CC thrown at him.
I mean, this is fantastic play from Mad. Szygenda doesn't quite get clipped by the chains of corruption. Malrang has reset though. He's on his way. Azir's on the way. We're getting the fight.
Cataclysm available, not thrown just yet. Larssen steps forward, has got that slide and glide, picks up a kill onto Hylissang. The Rift Herald was dropped and takes the tower. While that is going on, the top lane is still under pressure. Comp and Trymbi continue to try chip away and try to at least answer back. But Chasy's doing a good job of pulling their focus. The culling goes wide, doesn't do enough damage, and this tower will stand.
I mean, it's a good call from Koi to punish the greediness. That very different Koi as well. We had Szygenda come in, play for these split push, play more carry as I'm watching this arrow.
Ashe arrow! It's
no
gonna
way!
hit! It's gonna
no
hit!
Way.
All of a sudden, the Emperor's Divide is hijacked, and now Larssen will, by some time, get stunned once more and sniped! Sniped by Sejuani!
Bird is the word today for the...
complete his boots just yet, so if a dragon fight breaks out, Nisqy's in a significantly better position. Well, Elyoya's going to get caught by the bubble, tidal wave, cataclysm, everything thrown, but there's just not enough damage, and in fact, it's going to be Malrang that's taken out. Now the slows applied to Comp. He manages to dash away from that piercing arrow. Sand Soldiers put a lot of damage on second dragon, about to be secured. A 5,000 gold lead for now. Still maintaining all of their time.
They're not really looking to try and find a fight right now, so Mad will happily take this one for free.
Well, they will find an opportunity onto Nisqy as Malrang is waiting just behind the hijack. Oh! Sets up the counter punch! Nisqy obliterates Comp. Now Malrang's the target. Stepping forward once again. Flag and drag over the wall, gets a small heal. The blast cone gets Nisqy close, but he needs to land the CC. Hylissang steps forward. He's a little bit alone, but no one's going to turn onto him. And with the Rift Herald in the middle lane, there's pressure in the top lane. Mad Lions are in absolute control.
I mean, Nisqy's getting frisky. Mad Lions are coming alive here as well, pushing in towards the mid. You've got pressure here for Chasy on top side. Across the board, Larssen, you can see he's only just reset now, so Mad Lions, I mean, they're just destroying Koi.
Well, they don't need to be patient for objectives if they can create opportunities. That Rift Herald takes 2 towers down the mid lane. Chasy takes the top inner turret down as well.
Immediately TP from Szygenda down towards this. They want to try and fight. If they can get on towards the backline, that could be devastating for Mad.
All right, Chain of Corruption is up for Carzzy. Hijack just became available for Nisqy. Did Mad Lions rush this? Did they need more patience? Nisqy waiting in that blue buff area, can come over the wall. Gigantic piercing arrow, does so much damage as the hijack culling doesn't find a kill just yet. Chasy, however, will take down Larssen. All of a sudden, Carzzy finds one back. Now it's Chasy stepping forward once again. The Mad Lions absolutely crushing once more. This time, though, managing to find the different angles to engage.
And there was no way that Koi...
Felt as though even in a slightly like rushed, engaged situation, the item disparity, the damage disparity, it just meant that Koi were at a massive disadvantage right from the beginning.
Yeah, I think it's very much
that. Do you think that was the right call just in terms of philosophy? Because the rest of the game has felt really kind of tempered and cool, and this one felt very urgent.
I think Mad knew what they
generate an advantage for themselves, but then crucially I think Elyoya is still doing things that Elyoya does, engaging for Mad Lions, setting up all of these fights, and despite multiple ultimates being thrown out, Carzzy's just going to flash over the wall, gets to safety. Malrang buys some time with that stopwatch, and the Ashe arrow will slow down the engage. Szygenda can't find anything more as Nisqy is now jumped on inside the base. Chasy's taking out the top inhibitor, and Comp's trying to clear the minions. Chasy gets his kill onto Szygenda, the second of the game. 3 members still standing, facing an army of minions, and all 5 members of the Mad Lions.
The Mad Lions are happy to clean this one out. They're looking for more.
They are. They're going to fountain dive. Comp is being chunked out. Trymbi's getting the heals, not taken out just yet, and some Sand Soldiers by the time. Minions are hammering away on the Nexus turrets. 1 and 2 have fallen. Now Mad Lions turn their attention to the Nexus. Comp's doing what little he can. Chasy steps forward and continues to chip away, but they took too much damage on that fountain dive, and Koi will live for a few moments longer.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a voluntary dive from Mad Lions. They
give themselves a little bit more damage numbers, a little bit more to the KDA. Secure the soul as well. And it is
for Mad Lions now, immediately over towards the Baron. They know the super creeps are doing the work for them, where they don't really have to worry about putting pressure on the base or Koi trying to respond to this, because, I mean, they're just on sweep-up duty.
Side, dashes over the wall. And with so many super minions and the Baron and the Soul, Mad Lions can look to do this stylishly. Hijacking the tidal wave. Trymbi's the first target. Elyoya goes in, throws out the prison. Chasy and Nisqy hammering on the Nexus. And no kills will be secured as Mad Lions take down Road.
I mean, who needs kills when you can just go for the Nexus instead? I mean, Mad Lions, that was beautiful. Really, really well played. Controlled from start to finish, not giving up any inches to let Koi get back into the game. Like, this is what you want from some of the top teams in this region.
It is one of these things that once a team starts to move around the map,